Okay, I'm gonna start this early. It's fine. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to post on one thing here. Oopsies. Give me a second here. Oopsie doopsies. I totally forgot. Okay. Hello, gamers. Hello, video gamers. How are you doing today? Let me move the mic a little closer. I'm kind of comfy. Neon, hi Michael. How's it going? Hi. I am in full summer attire right now, chat. Do you want to see? You want to do a fit check with me? Let's do a fit check real quick. Full summer attire. There. It's literally just leggings and a tank top with spaghetti straps. Shoutouts to the spaghetti straps. It is very hot today here in Toronto, Canada. Toronto. Hello. Epic summer attire. Thanks. Yeah, it's super epic, isn't it? If you're over on YouTube, you'll see something different today. I'm doing vertical streaming again because I am insane, I guess. I struggle so much with like, look, should I just move myself like here? Should I move myself here? But like then, cause you see, cause then it makes the thing look like that. Yeah, I'm YouTube short streaming today. So it's vertical, it's a vertical layout today. Just want to try it out. Just want to see how we vibe and how we feel. I don't know. What do you guys think about the YouTube short? Should I just make myself big like this? Does that work for you? At least there's like black on the bottom where like the menu would be. Because I know that's where the menu is on YouTube. What do you guys think of this? Is this okay? My hair is cooperating today, chat. Can you believe it? My hair is behaving. Stopping by just before I have to get to work. Yeah, no worries. Hi, Shinon. How are you doing? Glad to see you. Get your cool background thing in. What cool background thing? Perlica. Do you want me to pull out the Perlica? Hold on. I don't know. What do you mean by the background thing? I don't know. This is just how the vibes are right now. I guess. you know? The lights. Oh, you're talking about Chester, our wonderful light here. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. He don't fit. He don't fit. Unless I do some shit like this, but then that looks weird, doesn't it? Like, how do you feel about this? Isn't that so much like dark space? Can somebody pull this on like the phone? Somebody pull this up on the phone. Tell me what it looks like. Cause like I feel like this is so much space. It looks like so much space to me. And like I just feel like there's too much. Am I insane? Let me see. Live. Did my stream end on YouTube? Did my stream end on YouTube or some shit? What happens? Oh no, it's fine. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Okay, I was kind of scared for a second. All right. Let me pull this up on my phone. Okay, so this is what it looks like on my phone. Do you see what I mean? There's so much like dark space. Do you think that's okay? Nebuchadnezzar, how's it going? Is that a Matrix reference or are you referencing like the Nebuchadnezzar, like the guy? I'm super curious. If we're talking Matrix, I fucking love the Matrix series. Oh, never mind. We've been live for like 10 minutes. It's okay. I fucking love the Matrix series. They are the GOAT. The GOATed franchise. I really like the light though. I know. I gotta make him brighter because your girl, oh, you won't believe it, chat. Your girl has gotten new curtains. Look at this shit. That's beautiful. Isn't it so nice? My mom bought it for me from fucking Temu. Cause, you know, I live in Canada, so Temu is not stupidly expensive, unlike in the United States, where it's fucking expensive because there's no more de minimis and shit, which is fucking stupid. Anyway, yeah, I got these cheap-ass, like, beautiful... Honestly, it's really pretty. Like, it's really cheap, but it's really pretty. Hey, Josh, how's it going? Hi. Yeah, I'm Canadian. Born and raised Canadian. What area? I always just tell chat I frequent the downtown Toronto area. So I am a downtown girly at heart. Let me see here. Here, have a heart. Add hearts. I'm fucking this up. Give me a sec. There we go. Downtown Toronto girly at heart. The light is so nice though, because like these curtains are more sheer than like the ones I used to have. So like now that I'm streaming in the morning, I look like a fucking... I feel like I look like a fucking goddess right now. Like I feel like I have like ethereal glow going on. It's really nice. I really fuck with it. We're all Canadian here. Oh fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Too much dark space. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. I told you, Michael. There's too much dark space. It bugs me. I'm gonna do it like this. Hold on. Let me pull it up here and see what it looks like. Let me pull it back up here. Okay, now it looks like this. That looks acceptable to me, I think. What if I like do this? Oh shit, hold on. It's like it stopped focusing because of the phone. Here, what if I do it like this? That looks good, right? That looks good. Honestly, it looks good. It just kind of stinks because it just kind of stinks because you don't get the lights in the backgrounds if you're on YouTube. But it's cool because like I wanted to try YouTube vertical short streaming again because it's like, dude, how many people do you think are like watching this on a phone like right now? Like how many people do you think I can pull on the phone? You know? All you need is a picture behind you. That is so true. I actually have so many posters, but they're like behind, like they're out of the way. Here, let me pull this here. See? I have so many posters. If you're curious about who they are, It is... Oh god, let me point this. It's Bridget from Guilty Gear. There's one. Right, Bridget from Guilty Gear. Hoshimachi Suise, my Oshi. Also Hoshimachi Suise, my Oshi. Brina de Fontaine from Genshin Impact. And those are the posters I have on the wall. Are you Vietnamese? Nah, I'm not Vietnamese. I'm just really pale. It's a mystery. Take a guess. Take your best gamble. Take your best gamble. And by the way, welcome to everybody who's new to the chat here. If you're joining over on YouTube Shorts, don't forget, just letting you know if you're on a computer or you want to switch to computer, I am streaming over on Twitch as well. But usually I stream YouTube like normally. Korean, that is a good guess too. That is a good guess. Maybe it's because of my Aegysa. Maybe it's because of my Aegysa. Because I love drawing my Aegysa, but I'm not Korean either. I'll introduce myself first for everyone who's new to the chat. So welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Reen. I am a streamer and vlogger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I love to talk about technology and video games. I love anime and manga, and especially Yuri. I love my Yuri. Shoutouts to Yuri. Shoutouts to the girls. I love the girls. I like the guys too, but you know, that's kind of irrelevant, I think. It's usually not something I mention on my elevator pitch. I like the guys and the gals. But I love girls a lot because they're pretty. I like guys a lot when they're gentlemanly. That's basically how I perceive it. You have Japanese background? That is a great guess. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a little bit of a story. I went to this event last week on Saturday called Pixel Power Play. It is a Twitch meetup event that happened here in Toronto. And I was really excited. I was kind of nervous. But I was trying to go with my best, I guess my best foot forwards. So I had business cards. And I had my camera. If you guys don't know, I have the Canon PowerShot V1 camera. If you guys are curious, let me do a selfie picture here real quick. So there's my camera, the Canon PowerShot V1. There it is. There it is. So that's my camera. I use it for everything, for all of my videos, for all of my content. I use this camera. It is the fucking best camera I've ever had. I love this thing to death. The autofocus is insane. Like, look at this. Check out my ring. The autofocus is insane. And the picture quality is so crystal clear. Anyway, I went to the event, Pixel Power Play, and I was kind of nervous, but I started with my best foot forward. Had business cards, had the camera, had the tripod and everything, had microphones for interviews and stuff. I got to meet a whole bunch of other creators, which was really fun. I talked with a couple game devs as well. But I'll say that when it got to the point where I had to present my business cards to other people, especially the devs, they did that thing. You guys know that thing that like Japanese businessmen do? Where like they'll like present to you like the fucking business card in both hands, and then you have to accept it with both hands. You have to look it over, like the front and the back and shit. And then you have to like nod and stuff and then bow, I think. I think you have to bow. I felt kind of bad because everybody did that to me. They did the whole routine, the whole ritual, you know? They did the whole shebang. And the entire time I was thinking to myself, you don't have to go that far because I'm Filipino. Like I'm so sorry. There must have been a misunderstanding. They must have assumed because my name is Reen, but I'm Filipino, and nobody ever guesses that I'm Filipino because I'm pale skin as hell and super pale, and my makeup style is not Western at all. So everybody assumes. I think it's a reasonable assumption. It's a very educated guess. I feel really bad because like that's my name, and I know my name has like Japanese origin and everything. But it's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm Filipino. I might have here's the thing. Josh, here's the thing. Spacey, hi. Oh my god, it's so good to see you. How are you doing on YouTube? How do you feel? I'm squished today. I'm so squished. I feel like I'm in the trash I feel like I'm in the trash compactor right now. I'm being so squished. I don't know. Here's the thing, Josh. About talking about if I have like, oh, by the way, sorry, overhealing. I'll see you later. Your portrait is fun sized today. Yes, exactly. I'm like the fun sized variant today. I got like it's like like those fun sized, you know this, oh, you know those mini M&Ms? It's like that. The YouTube stream today is like mini M&Ms, and the Twitch stream is like normal M&Ms. But yeah, like, yeah, what I would say is like, I don't know a lot about my blood heritage. I'll say that. I don't know a whole lot about my blood heritage. All I know is that my parents are Filipino. My grandparents are Filipino. My great-grandparents are Filipino. But given history, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm a whole mix of different things. There's also like, I saw this Instagram reel like a couple weeks ago, and it was somebody talking about how like there's like 3 different kinds of Filipina that you'll see. There's like the ones who are more tan, right? The ones who are more tan and have more of the indigenous like blood, I guess, or like the indigenous genes. So they look more tan, and they tend to look more like, I guess, like more like what you'd think Filipinos look like, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. You know what I mean? And then there's like the ones who are like super pale. And like, I don't remember their reasoning for why some Filipinos are super pale and some of us are super tan. Because believe me, even when I went to the Philippines, I was only like maybe 1 shade darker after staying there for a couple months. I was only like a shade darker, I think. I wasn't that tan. Pop-Tart, I'm doing good, by the way. How are you doing? 5'8" with an attitude. Yeah, well, I'm fucking 5'6" and I got a fucking attitude too. I try to be nice. I try really hard to be nice. I feel like I get really bitchy at times. It's okay for me to call myself bitchy. Cause like, yeah. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm too bitchy. I try not to be. I try a lot, like, not to be. Used to have mini M&Ms all the time, so that I had more of those plastic tubes to play with. Oh my god. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of like when people keep the tissue paper rolls and then they just fuck around with the tissue paper rolls, like they make shit with the crafts and stuff. That stuff is fun. I like that stuff. Oh, chat, I forgot to mention. Oh my god. One of my friends, I'm such a fake fan. I'm such a fake fan, but I'll show chat. So after Pixel Power Play, I'm really happy because they had like a chicken souvlaki wrap at Pixel Power Play. Oh, you have a job now. Congrats, Pop Tart. I'm happy for you. Sure, people get angry because they're closer to hell. That's me. I'm going straight to it, and then I'm gonna dig my way out. I'm gonna claw my way out of it. I'm such a mixed up person. I'm pretty much related to everyone in every country in Western and Eastern Europe. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, see, Josh, that's the thing. Like, that's what I mean. Like, to me, it's like, I feel like the whole, like, what is your heritage, what is your blood thing is so fucking arbitrary, and I know for some people it's immensely valuable to them, but to be honest with you, what does it fucking matter? You know what I mean? Like, what does it fucking matter? We're like what? The 200th generation of human beings on the planet or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like, we've been fucking literally like this whole time. You know what I mean? Like, we've been mingling for like generations. What does it matter? I don't know. I don't know. The way I see it is I think that like culture is not intrinsically linked to your heritage. If that makes sense. Like, the way I see it is like, I feel like the whole race stuff is like super arbitrary nonsense, you know? Like, we're all human beings at the end of the day. But I think what does make sense is the idea of culture, and that there's difference, like, you know, that you can, I don't know how to say this properly, that you can be from a certain culture, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, if you're born into a certain nation or a certain region, and that culture is what you were raised in and what you know, then to me, that's your culture. You know what I mean? Like, that you have every right to embrace it and celebrate it. Do you know what I mean? But like, at the same time, I just don't think it's so inherently linked to like genetics or whatever. Like, I just find it so silly that we put so much like emphasis on our genetics when we're like all human beings. We're all people, you know? And like, you know, I feel like the variances and stuff really don't matter. Like, we're all people. We're all people. We all want the same things at the end of the day. If that makes sense. Sure, you still look like a baddie Asian though. You're so funny. That's so funny. You're right though. I feel like I went on this whole ramble, and then you just debunked me in like a sentence. You're right though. Because the way that our ethnicity is perceived does play a big crucial part in the way that we interact in our culture and also with people from other cultures. So you do have a point there. That is true. I guess it does kind of matter more than what I was trying to say. I feel like fucking John Lennon or something. I'm like, you know, I feel like fucking John Lennon right now. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, guys, like, we're all one people, peace and love. You know, fucking Ringo Starr ass, like, peace and love and shit. You're right. I can't deny that, like, the way you're perceived does play a part in like how you're treated in culture and like in society too. So there is that. I feel like I got Uno reversed, yeah. I got super Uno reversed. Did you delete the message? It fucking disappeared from me. That's so funny. Oh my god. Did you delete the message, Michael? Did you delete your own message? Trying to hide it from me? I saw that fucking comment. I even reacted to it. Oh wait, no, you didn't delete it. I'm just blind. I think I'm just blind. I don't see it. Oh my god, I'm actually so blind. Where the fuck? Oh! I'm fucking stupid. It's because I had the chat on top chat. Oh my god. Okay, let me explain. Give me a second, let me explain. Also, hi Banks, welcome on in. Let me explain. On YouTube, they have a really stupid filter. I think they have it on Twitch chat as well. Never mind, they don't anymore. But I swear they used to. But on YouTube, they have this filter called the top chat. And the top chat is supposed to it's supposed to be chat but with the the spam filters all on. So some messages don't appear for me. I'm fucking stupid because I always set it to live chat so I can see it all the time. And I forgot. Because I'm dumb as hell. I'm just stupid like that. It's okay. Hi Banks, how's it going? Listen, this is gonna be the cringiest shit I say all day, but I hesitate a lot, even though I love wearing sleeveless tops. I love wearing sleeveless tops, and I love wearing tank tops and shit, and things that are comfy. I get so nervous wearing sleeveless shit on stream, because I know there's some fucking insane person out there who's gonna like fucking look at me with like no sleeves and be like, oh my god, the fucking pits, dude, the fucking pits. So every time I raise my arms or I move my arms at all, I get so fucking nervous. I'm like, Jesus, you know? I get so nervous. I'm so fucking self-conscious of it. I'll just do it like this from now on. Like, this is me now. Like the fucking dinosaur shit. I look like a dinosaur right now. I look like a fucking dinosaur. The pits, yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm serious, the fucking pits. It freaks me out, dude. It freaks me out. I don't want people being in my chat like, whoa, look at Reen's fucking pits, dude. Oh my god. You know what I mean? It freaks me the fuck out. I hate it. That's why I rarely wear sleeveless tops on stream. Cause it's like, listen, I love a good fucking anime picture, you know? But real life people, man. Real life people, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I forgot to show you. New rule? Nah, I don't need to put a fucking rule. You guys are normal, right? You guys are normal. I don't need to make that a rule. It's fine. I know you guys are normal. I trust you. I trust you with all my heart. Oh yeah, I forgot what I was gonna talk about. My friends. I'm such a fake fucking fan, chat. I'm such a fake fan, but on Saturday, after Pixel Power Play, I went to do a bar crawl with some friends. So we hopped across a couple bars. Honestly, it was supposed to be like a lot, but we only ended up hanging out at 2. So it's like, oh, okay. But my friend gifted me stuff, and I was so surprised. I was so pleasantly surprised. I'm such a fake fucking Project Sekai fan. If anyone here plays Project Sekai, I'm such a fake fucking fan, but I love Mizuki. Mizuki is like the fucking cutest. And I don't know where my friend got this shit, but my friend got me a whole bunch of like stickers and shit. Like Mizuki sticker is like, look at that, cute. Look, cute. Very cute. I like this one a lot. This one's so perfect. She's so gorgina. I love her. This one is good. With a little bit of Mafu. This one is really good. This one is such a mood. I love. And then like there's a whole bunch of like fucking cat stickers too. There's so many here, like there's so many. There's so many cat stickers. I think one of them said goon. Oh, good. Never mind. I thought it said goon, but it's goods. Goods. I was so scared. I thought it was goon. And then I have a fucking card here. I have a Rockruff card, like a, I don't know if it's a shiny. I don't think so. It's a, I forgot what this condition is called. It's like where like the card itself is like super fucking shiny. Was it like holographic? I don't know. It's really glossy. It's cute. It's cute. I don't know where my friend got this shit. I asked her and she was like, nah, I got my sources. And I was like, okay. I guess I won't ask. Hollow foil, maybe. Something like that, I think. The background tunes are a vibe. Yeah. It's like just lo-fi shit, you know? Cause like, my normal stream music is like this cyberpunk shit, cause I used to be this VTuber. I used to be a VTuber who also went by Rian Cat Girl. And I used to be cyberpunk themes. For anyone who's new to the chat. So my normal music is just cyberpunkish kind of stuff, like electro synthwave things. But it's not really my vibe today. I'm kind of exhausted for that, I think. Don't really want to do that, so we're doing this instead. Oh, it's not hollow foil then. It's probably not. Here, I forgot to show you guys, chat. I forgot to show you guys. But yesterday, not yesterday, on Saturday when we did the bar crawl, my friend who gifted me that stuff also gifted me this. Also gifted me this. Look, it's fucking Mizuki. It's fucking Mizuki, chats. It's Mizuki. It's her. She's so real, chat. She's so real. So real. Isn't she so cute, chat? I love her. I love Mizuki. She's so perfect. She's so pretty. She's like the prettiest character in Project Sekai. She's so cute. I love her. I love Mizuki. I'm such a fake fan, but I love Mizuki. And then oh my god, I have another friend who's named Reen, and I remember they were telling me, they were like, oh, you gotta get into PRSK, like Project Sekai. You gotta get into Project Sekai. And I was like, I know. I'm just, you know, I always forgot. I forgot. I'm lazy. I'm trying not to be lazy though. I'm trying my best. It's just, you know, it's a lot of work. Just as a... I like to show this to chat like all the time. I still can't believe that Hypergriff sent this to me, but I have the freaking... I have this big-ass Perlica plush. Sorry, I still got beer on my mind, I think. I know I shouldn't, like... I know I shouldn't, but it's like... Sometimes the vibe really is just, oh, I could go for a drink. Usually game or just hang out. I game. Usually I game. But I've been trying to do hangouts more often because I know people tend to enjoy the hangouts. And I do too. I love just like talking for a little bit and just hanging out and shit. What do I play? Usually I play like indie games, FPS games, things like that. I don't know what's going on, but Mizuki is awesome. Orange Pop, welcome! Welcome, welcome. We're just chilling. We're just chilling in here. Orange, I've been like obsessed with ID Smile for the past month. I've been obsessed with ID Smile again. I just like, Okay, I'll say this like right now because I feel like it's very thematic for Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, by the way. If you celebrate Pride Month, much love, much love. Much love to my Pride enjoyers, my Pride celebrators. Here, have a heart on me. Have a heart on me. But, yeah, I've been obsessed with ID Smile. From what I understand, and obviously if you're a PRSK fan and you want to correct me, feel free. But from what I understand of ID Smile, it's like her song about how much she really loves her friends and how she wishes things could remain, and that she feels like she has to hide her identity in order to keep things the way they are. Is that the premise behind ID Smile? Like, is that the theme of the song? Or am I misinterpreting it? But I've been obsessed with it recently, and I think I've been especially obsessed with it just because, like, I feel like the meaning is really heavy. Like, I feel like when you listen to this song, it's really cute, and then you look into what the song is actually about, and you're like, oh shit, that's pretty fucking deep. But you know how it is. I try to cultivate a nurturing community here. So I hope that whenever people hang out here, they never feel like they have to hide who they are. Nobody should feel like they should be like inauthentic or disingenuous with themselves. Pretty simple to me. So, you know, happy Pride Month. It's also video games month here in Toronto, I think. So there's been so many gaming events happening recently too. Like, we had the Valorant championships, I think. We had the Twitch meetup, right? Pixel Power Play. We had Open Doors Toronto, where you could go into studios like Ubisoft Toronto studio and see what their stuff is and everything. Check Discord. Am I in trouble? Hi, Mufasa. How come your YouTube stream is in portrait mode? Oh, yeah. It's because, I'm trying to farm the YouTube Shorts today. I'm trying to farm the YouTube Shorts feed today. I just want to see, like, how many people pop up if I do the YouTube Shorts stream. And at the same time, it's, like, on Twitch. On Twitch, we have the full video anyway, so it's like, I want to experiment a little bit. I want to play around. I remember when the YouTube Shorts, like, stream functionality was just starting, and I remember I tried a couple different experiments. One such experiment was having a YouTube vertical and a YouTube horizontal at the same time. Another experiment was doing Twitch horizontal, YouTube vertical. And then I had another experiment where I had Twitch horizontal, YouTube horizontal, and YouTube vertical. And what I found, I also tried TikTok vertical. I tried TikTok vertical, Twitch vertical, and YouTube vertical at the same time. Honestly, what I found is, I feel like this is the most effective sometimes, especially for like chatting streams. Because like, what I love from chatting streams is that just like anybody can hop in and talk about whatever they want to talk about, and you know, if I'm cool with it, sure, let's talk about it, you know? So yeah, I like doing just chatting streams in vertical. And I'm trying to do it again. Just play around with the formats again and stuff. Another experiment, if you will. But yeah, on desktop it doesn't look so great. Trust me though, trust me. On YouTube Shorts, this shit is poppin'. On YouTube Shorts, I bet this shit is poppin'. I bet it looks good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Music Key is definitely a great addition. Yeah, it's really nice. I feel like representation is so important, and from the people I know, Mizuki's inclusion in Project Sekai is so meaningful to them because it's incredibly rare for people to see themselves in characters, especially if you're like part of like a marginalized population, or like you're part of like a really small minority. So I think it's really wonderful that they have a character like Mizuki in there. It's really cute. Looks good. Yeah, see? Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Yeah, don't worry. It's popping off. It pops off on YouTube Shorts. And it's a good camera too, so it's like my YouTube short probably looks better than like 90% of people doing YouTube short streams. Not to be too smug about it, but yeah. Horizontal and vertical is for suckers. I make sure all my videos and streams are diagonal only. Oh yeah? You wanna go that way, huh? You wanna fucking go that way? Alright. Alright, let's fucking do it then. Fucking diagonal, Eden. I got diagonal shit going on my YouTube right now. How's that make you feel? How's that make you feel? What do I undo? Undo. Oh shit. Oh shit, how do I reset this? Oh shit, how do I reset this, chat? Oh fuck. Transform. How do I rotate this again? Edit transform. Rotation. 0, please. Fixed. I have fixed it. It has been restored. All is well in the world again. All is well. Yeah, I don't know. Twitch is, Twitch only does horizontal pretty much, so... I have a question though. Do you guys remember when Twitch was trying to introduce vertical streaming to the platform? What happened to that? Like vertical streaming on Twitch. What happened to that? Oh, it's still a thing. It's still a thing. Okay. Let me see here. May 31, 2025. Yeah, vertical live streams. Where is that? Where is that? We can even like watch this shit together or something. We could watch this shit together and look at it. I don't think we really need to though. Let me see. Vertical live stream Twitch. It went to clips mostly now. No. I swear at TwitchCon 2025, they announced vertical lives. They announced vertical lives. I swear. I swear. I swear. Let me pull it up here. Let me pull it up here, because I swear I'm not crazy. Alright, here. Let's move over to this channel real quick. Let's move over to this channel. So the fucking Verge's so the fucking Verge's like article about it is like paywalled. So let's just look at this Engadget one. But yeah, look at this. Stream rewinds. Look at all of the features. Look, okay, hear me out. When I'm looking at these announcements, I feel like I'm looking at like fucking like I feel like that, like what comes to mind? That Omni-Man meme. You know that Omni-Man meme where he's like, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. When I look at Twitch's upcoming editions, I think to myself like, this just feels like they're just it just feels like they're copying YouTube. It just feels like these are YouTube copies. 1440p. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you're on Twitch right now, can you check the quality settings? Because it should be displaying in 1440p. If it's not, I'll be fucking pissed, because I set up this stupid thing to stream in 1440p. And everything should be in 1440p. So like, if it's not 1440p, I'll be fucking pissed. I don't know what's up with that, you know? You need like a specific bandwidth to do 1440p on Twitch. I would be very surprised, but it should be 1440p. I'm like looking at it now. It doesn't feel like it's working. Let me see. Let me go on my own channel here. It should show in 1440p. I'm fucking pissed. Why is it streaming at 1080p? I'm fucking pissed. Why is it 1080p? Oh, sorry. I just put you guys into like the fucking tunnel, the tunnel of death here. My bad. Sorry. Why is it 1080p? That doesn't make any fucking sense because my canvas is 1440p. My resolution output is 1440p. How does that make any fucking sense? Somebody explain that to me. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, chat. I don't fucking get it. That doesn't make any sense to me. TikTok does more vertical live streams though. Yeah, that's true. I don't know though. I'm hesitant to stream on TikTok. I don't really like TikTok that much. I don't know. I don't fuck with TikTok. I find TikTok's rules to be so arbitrary and limiting and like oppressive, and I hate it. But yeah, here, 1440p streaming. I am part of the beta. I'm part of the beta to do enhanced broadcasting, but it's not fucking working for me, so maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. Vertical streaming. They're gonna add vertical streaming to Twitch. It's gonna be... I feel like that's gonna be like a bit of a mess. Chat, how many people do you think are watching streams on their phone on Twitch? Mobile viewers, Twitch stats. Let's see. How many people do you think? Let's check Solinome. Would Solinome have information like that? No. It wouldn't, would it? Can you filter by platform? I don't think so. I don't think so. How many people watch Twitch streams on their phone? What is the stats here? Approximately, I don't know if these stats are correct. 35% mobile, 7% console. But where is it getting that? Where is it getting that information? Where does it get that information? Because these stats are not showing that. So like, where the fuck did it get that? Where did it pull that? Viewers. Let me see. Yeah, see, it only shows the viewers here. It doesn't show like platform. Watch time, stream time, compare viewers. Yeah, I don't see anything here that talks about mobile. Okay, let me check on r/Twitch from a year ago. I don't find that reliable. That's not reliable. Is that not a thing that people... Oh, shit, here. Oh, but that's from 2014. That's from 2014. Almost a third of Twitch viewers watch game streams from their phones, from Polygon. But that was 2014. So that must mean that, like, there's probably more people. I feel like it would be safe to assume it's more people now. Right? That would be safe to assume. I would assume that anyway. Also, hi Shiv, how are you doing? Good to see you. Shiv, I'm fucking blind. I'm so sorry, my buddy. Everybody, say hi to Shiv. Shiv is so sweet. I got to meet him at Pixel Power Play on Saturday. He's really sweet. He's a variety streamer as well. Can I get a shout out for Shiv? Actually, if anyone minds. Actually, maybe I can do it myself. Last shout outs. Fine, I'll do it myself. Shout outs. Shout outs to Shiv. Shiv is so sweet. He's really cool. He's a variety streamer as well. I think Shiv does IRL stuff too. Shiv, do you do IRL content as well? I think you do, but I don't want to assume. I don't want to say something that's not true. Trying to. Okay, fair enough. Oh shit, I just realized like the chat looks really messy because it's a white overlay. I'm sorry. Let me turn on that gradient. That's a little better. Slightly better. Trying to. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. Also, hi Kenneth. How are you doing today? Hi Step. I forgot to say hi to Step. I forgot. I'm sorry. The 7% on console is true. You'd be surprised. A lot of people watch YouTube and Twitch on their TVs. For example, let me see, because YouTube released stats. YouTube released stats like recently. I think it's on their YouTube blog. Yeah, I think it was on their YouTube blog, so we can check. We can take a look here. And basically, if you look at, let me see, culture and trends, I think. Maybe. No. Just search latest, I guess. No, YouTube said something about YouTube TV stats. Yeah, okay. I don't know how reputable. Let me just switch this. News and events. Or should I do inside YouTube? Maybe inside YouTube will help. Let me see. They had an article. Yeah, okay. They had an article here from Neil Mohan, the CEO of YouTube, right? And what was it saying? There was like a stat here about YouTube on TV. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Over 1 billion hours of YouTube content is watched on TVs every day, which is insane. And TV is the primary device for YouTube viewing in the US. So when you think about that, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? So think about that. All of your videos are watched on a TV. Most likely on a TV. You know what I mean? So like, I find it interesting how a lot of gaming content is still stuck at 1080p when we know for a fact that television is a predominant platform, like a predominant medium to watch YouTube videos. So I find it interesting that so many videos are still 1080p. Not even 1440. You know what I mean? I find that interesting. I don't know. That's just my brain. How's your day been? My day's been okay, Shiv. I woke up this morning and I wanted to bawl my eyes out. It was really fun. It was really funny. Nothing specific. It wasn't anything specific. I just wanted to bawl my eyes out. And I think it's just... I don't even have to say. I think you guys get the gist. It's been a week. It's been a week. I'm okay though. Thank you. I'm doing okay, Kenneth. Hi Joey, how are you doing today? You have a very soothing voice. Thank you. Oh my god, when I was a VTuber. Okay, listen. There were a lot of things I did as a VTuber that I wouldn't do normally. One of the things I did was people really liked it when I got really playful with my voice. So I would do like this really gentle, soft kind of voice sound. And there were many, many times where I would just talk really soft as I can get it. And just talk to chat just like this. And I would say things that I wouldn't say now that you can see my face. Like I would say, you've been such a good boy. And I would say shit like that. And I would, you know what I mean? I've never done an ara ara. I've never done an ara ara ever in my life though, because I fucking suck at doing the R's. I can't do the R's. I fucking can't. But that was a whole thing. We have days like that. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. But yeah, yeah. I feel like when I was a VTuber, I did a lot of things that I wouldn't do as a face cam streamer. I'm not ashamed of what I did as a VTuber, and I still am very happy about the experiences I had and things like that, but I think the big thing for me, to be honest with you, is I wanted to broaden my horizons, and I wanted to do things that I've never done before. A big thing involved with that is I wanted to do more IRL content. So I've been trying to cover conventions and things like that pretty regularly these days, especially during the summer when I have a chance. I think it's really funny. Somebody, like one of my new acquaintances, friends, I remember he was saying, he was like, so what's next? What's next? We should get you a tour shirt. And I was like, that is so cool. I really should get like a tour shirt and share every single place I've been this year. I've been to a couple. I've been to... Oh, there's been so many. I'm kind of scared I'm forgetting. I've been to... I think CSC FanCon was this year. So I've been to Scotiabank Arena for the Incendium and Toronto. I think it was Incendium and Toronto Ultra. I think it was Toronto Ultra as well. I think it was Bell Gaming Night or something. But I know Incendium was a big part of that event. So that was like the Bell Gaming Night at Scotiabank, I think, was what it was called. CSC FanCon. Anime North. I was supposed to go to Oshi Konbini, and I missed it. Toronto Game Expo. Pixel Power Play. I'm trying to think about other places I've been, because I know I've been to others. I think I skipped Toronto Comic Con this year. I was there in spirit though. I was there for a different convention. But I was there in spirit, so I think Toronto Comic Con counts. I'll just say that. I don't want to say the other convention because none of your business. So yeah, there's that. Hoping to get into Fan Expo. I skipped Valorant. Like, I skipped VCT. I'm thinking about going to the Call of Duty League Championship next week. So that would be 8 so far. Like 8 major events. I still remember when the Scotiabank Arena used to be called the Air Canada. I miss the Air Canada Centre. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I miss the Air Canada Centre. ACC, as a name, had so much swag. You know what it is? I just got so used to calling it the Scotiabank Arena. Because everyone here calls it Scotia now. Like, everyone. But I still remember when it was called ACC. I agree. I remember when it was ACC. I'm so tempted to go to Fan Expo just for the merchant items. Okay, here's another reason for you to go to Fan Expo, which is, chat, I fucking promise you, chat, I am going to fucking order that Doki Doki Furina cosplay. I have been holding it off for so long. I promised chat. Okay, here's the backstory, chat. I promised chat. I promised you guys like 2 years ago now, during one of the fundraiser events I was doing. I promised you guys that if we reached a certain milestone, I would cosplay as Furina at a convention. And I am going to fucking buy that Doki Doki Furina cosplay, and I'm going to fucking wear it to Fan Expo, because I am not a coward. I will fucking do it. I'm so bad at the craftsmanship and stuff, and I would never claim to be a cosplayer though, so I'm just buying a pre-made. I'm just buying a pre-made. If you want to see me and say hi and give me hugs, I don't know if I'll promise hugs. I won't promise hugs, but I do promise a handshake if you say hi to me at Fan Expo. I promise a handshake at least. And I will wear the Farina getup the entire thing. And I promise you can take a picture with me in the Doki Doki Farina cosplay. We'll do it. We'll do it. It's not too bad. Yeah, but see, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm the type of girly who tries to cook wonton. Hear me out. I tried to cook wonton and I fucking burned it. Boiled wonton, by the way. Boiled wonton. I fucking burned boiled wonton, chat. It was so burned that the skin started peeling off of the wonton. Like the wrapping started peeling off. I'm that type of girly. You should not trust me with a sewing machine. Oh, chat. Do you want to hear like a really nasty... Do you want to hear a really freaky... Don't tell your shit story, focus on chat? Why don't you fuck off? Why don't you fuck off? That's so cringe. Can you do your hand up at your... Hand up at your high? What the fuck does a hand up at your high mean? The fuck does that even mean, bro? Do your hand up at your high. What the fuck does that mean? Fuck off. That's so cringe. That's so cringe. Hand up at your high. See, hear me out. I'm trying to think about it. Like, if he's trying to get the fucking pits, right? Wouldn't he say, can you just raise your hand? What the fuck is hand up at your high? What is my high? The fuck is my high? Does he mean my thigh? Because, like, if I do it at my thigh, like I'm doing right now, you can't even fucking see that. So the fuck was he saying? Anyway, thank you. Thank you for banning him. Thank you, Tommy, or Step. Love you guys. I remember making a Last of Us mask for a clicker. Oh, yo, that's sick. I'll say this. I liked season 2 of The Last of Us, the way that they finally actually have the walkers like they look like in the games. Because in the first season, I don't remember them having a lot of the clickers, right? I don't remember that. But like in the second season, they have a whole bunch of those. I don't remember though. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. I stopped... I'm gonna move us back to this scene, by the way. I stopped paying attention to The Last of Us Season 2 because there's no more Pedro Pascal. There's no more Pedro Pascal. So it's like, I don't really care anymore. He was kind of the big reason that I enjoyed The Last of Us. Because the way that he played Joel was so perfect and wonderful. So now that he's not in The Last of Us, it's like, what is the point of any of it? What's the purpose? What is the purpose if Pedro Daddy is no longer in The Last of Us? I fucking missed Pedro Daddy already. Oh my god, chat. I want to watch Fantastic Four. I want to watch Fantastic Four. I want to watch Fantastic Four so bad. Oh my goodness. Oh, I want to see Pedro Pascal as Reed Richardson. Is it Reed Richardson? I forgot. It is, right? Reed Richards. Why the fuck did I add son at the end? Reed Richards. Sorry, I'm stupid. Dude, I want to see Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. Oh my god, do you guys know that, like... You guys know that weird comic? That weird... Like... spin-off... dark comic where, like, Spider-Man is trying to keep the entire city from, like... collapsing from rot and stuff, and he has to use his webs and go around every day to like web people up so they don't fall apart and shit. And then like I don't know, Reed Richards is kind of like an asshole to him, and then he gets fed up and he like uses Reed Richards to like permanently keep the world together. And then Reed Richards is like, oh, Spidey, please, it hurts, Peter, please. And then Spidey's like, I'm sorry, Reed, but you know you have a responsibility to the city or some shit. I always think to myself, like, I don't like those fucking comics, man. I fucking hate the comics that feel uncharacteristic of the people, of the characters they're portraying. Like, why the fuck would... That's true. That is true. Reed was a dick in that. I know that for sure. Reed was a dick. He kind of deserved it. But at the same time, Spidey would never fucking do that, right? Come on, man. Am I a scrub for saying that? I don't know though. I gotta say, I'm such a fake fucking fan. 90% of my comics knowledge comes from YouTube Shorts videos with like the AI narrators or like Wikipedia articles when I did my research back in the day. And like, I don't know, Spidey never comes off to me as like someone who would do that. And I know that's like the whole point of like the comic, like, oh, it's a horrific alternate universe spin-off Spider-Man in like a shitty situation and stuff, but I just feel like it's so off for him to do something like that. That's fucked. Emiya, how you doing, by the way? Welcome on into the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome. It's like the EU for Spider-Man. Oh, the expanded universe, yeah. And how it's peak in the movies, but so bad in the comics. Okay. I'm sure most of chat is gonna agree with me on this. I'm so fucking tired of the Spider-Man torture porn that the fucking comic writers do to Spider-Man. I'm so sick of it. He's so miserable in the comics. I'm so fucking sick of it. Automod, yeah, fucking automods. I accepted the message though. Where did it go? It disappeared on me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I know, automod is cringe. Yeah, it wasn't even just his anniversary, right? Didn't somebody die? Somebody died, like someone who he was close to died while he was out trying to save the city. Or something, right? I swear that's what happened. At some point, like, there's a consequence. Like, I think, who was it? Was it Aunt May? Mary Jane? Gwen Stacy? I can't remember. Yeah, I guess it was probably MJ then, who, like, died, specifically. And then, like, I swear there was, like, a moment where he was just kind of like, yeah, fuck it. You know, done with this shit, fed up and stuff, and he, you know... I swear that's what happens. Maybe I'm crazy. Captain Astro! Hi! Oh my god, how you doing? Captain. I'll call you Ash. It's Ash, right? You go by Ash, don't you? Ash, how you doing? I heard you were ditching social media. And I just wanted to say, since you're here, based. You're so based. You're doing something that so many of us struggle to do. Like, you know what I mean? You're doing something that so many of us struggle to do, but we know that is good for our health. So I hope that ditching social media is a net positive for you. I'm very happy for you. Yeah, no, I agree. The scrolling is distracting. It feels like we waste away doing nothing but like scrolling the most depressing shit on the internet, like all the time. It's rough. To me, it's like on Twitter. On Twitter, I've basically carefully catered my algorithm so that it only shows me art of Mizuena. Like, it's literally just Mizuena on my private Twitter. And all I do is I keep retweeting Mizuena, right? which is the ship name from Mizuki and Enna, right? And I just keep fucking retweeting that art. And that way, it only shows me that art. And that's the only way I can survive Twitter, because Twitter is a fucking hellscape. I hate that place. Ditching school is a net positive right now. No! I'm sorry, Emiya. That sounds so weird. What the hell? Oh my god. Teachers are so weird sometimes. Like, I love most teachers, but some of them are so out of pocket. You guys use Twitter? I use everything. I try not to be on Twitter, though. I mostly just schedule my posts for Twitter. And yeah, no worries. Have a good lurk, by the way, Ash. If you have to, you know, hop in or just keep it on the background or whatever. It's all good. Thank you for dropping by. Scrolling nonstop since 2009 on Tumblr. Oh my god. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never liked Tumblr. It's so funny. People see me and they assume that, like, I've been on Tumblr and I enjoy Tumblr. But I've never been on Tumblr. Like, I've been on Tumblr. But you know what I mean by been on Tumblr? Like, I just don't enjoy the platform. I've never liked it. It was never fun for me. Twitter's so bad. Yeah, I know. That's why, okay, hear me out. This is the problem. This is the problem, okay? If I want to keep seeing cute anime art of the wifeys, you know, if I want to keep seeing cute anime art of, like, Amiya Arknights, or, like, Mizuki, you know? Or, like, Mizu Enna, or, like, fucking, you know? Farina. I need to be on Twitter. Because nobody is on fucking Blue Sky, man. Nobody's on fucking Blue Sky, dude. Nobody's on that fucking platform. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody's on that fucking platform. There's no funny people on Blue Sky. There's no funny posters. I haven't seen a funny post. There's no funny post, and all of the Japanese artists are either on Twitter or they're on Miski. I don't want to set up a Miski. I don't care about Miski. You know what I mean? I don't care about Miski. Girlies, I'm sorry. I don't want to set up a fucking Fediverse account. I don't care about Mastodon. You know what I mean? I'm not into it. Don't care. It's so fucked. So, like, I'm basically just on Instagram. But, like, it's hard to find Instagram art accounts that aren't repost accounts. Which is concerning. It's really disconcerting and worrying. It's true, most Eastern artists are on Twitter or Pixiv. Pixiv! That's it too. Pixiv. But my Pixiv... I say this with, like, the highest level of shame. My Pixiv is too fucking sinful. Too fucking sinful for me to use on a regular basis. That shit's too fucking sinful. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. Cannot. I don't know if you guys noticed. I got my hair cut. I got my hair cut the other day. And I'm so happy because I feel like my hair finally is back in control. After, like, weeks and weeks of looking like a fucking trash can. Like, I looked like Oscar the Grouch. And now I feel like I look like a person again. Sinful. Yeah, that's all I'll say. It was kind of sinful. All I'm saying is, I'm on Blue Sky for... I'm on Blue Sky for certain kinds of art, you know? That's all. All the good art is on there. Pixiv is good. If I just want to see cute art of anime girls, I would just go on Twitter. And, like, if I wanted to, like, just scroll a gallery of, like, cute anime art, I'd just be on SafeBoru. But, like, I don't want to browse SafeBoru. I don't want to use, you know, I don't want to use Pixiv often, because it's just not the same. Pixiv just ain't the same. It's a great gallery, but, like, it's just not the same. What is Blue Sky anyway? Blue Sky is basically just like a Twitter alternative. But they here, this is the thing with social media platforms these days, modern social media platforms. The problem with modern social media platforms is that every newcomer has to advertise themselves on shit no one cares about. They always advertise themselves on shit nobody cares about. Nobody fucking cares about your protocol. Nobody who uses social media gives a shit about AT Proto. Nobody cares about the Fediverse. We don't care about the technology behind the Fediverse. We just want to be on the platform that most people are on. We just want to be on the platform that shows us the shit we want to see. Nobody cares about AT Proto. Nobody cares about Fediverse. Nobody cares about Mastodon. We don't care about decentralization. Who gives a shit? Nobody cares. Who cares? I don't care. That's why everyone keeps going back to Twitter, because nobody cares. You know? Nobody cares. That's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I'm saying. Are you a boy who dressed up and did makeup like girls? You're so fucking funny. Thanks for the ban. Don't know words you just said. Hey Kazaki, how's it going? Don't know the words you just said. What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about like AT Proto and shit? Yeah, see, exactly. That's what I mean. Nobody knows what that shit is. Nobody knows what that shit is. That was out of left field. It's just random fucking YouTube trolls is what it is. The fuck is up with YouTube chat? It's just a whole bunch of trolls. Look at that. It's just like... It's 10-year-olds is what it is. It's just 10-year-olds. But like, this is like the thing. I'll say this. This is like the thing of being like a woman on the internet. It's like the weirdest fucking people, man. It's like that guy who wanted me to put my hand on my high. What the fuck is a high? Do your hand at your high. I'm still thinking about that comment, man. Up at your high. Sorry, I meant up at your high. What the fuck does that mean? Up at your high. Hey, you're cute. Thanks, Cypher. How's it going? Welcome on into the stream. Yeah, that's what he was saying. He said, can you put your hand on your high? Can you put your hand up at your high? It's like, what the fuck is my high? What is my high? Just put your hand at your high. What's the big deal? What is a high? What is that? So funny. So funny. That's why I don't like wearing sleeveless shirts, man. That's why I don't wear this shit on stream, dude. That's why I don't wear this shit on the stream. Everybody's so fucking weird about like... Everybody's so fucking weird about it. Like, wow, I have fucking armpits, dude. You know? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm a woman and I have armpits. That's so fucking insane. What a concept. What a concept. So funny. So funny. Oh, by the way, one thing I found out is that even though Steam Next Fest is over, the demos are still available for a lot of the games. So I was thinking on Thursday, same time, I'm going to probably play some more demos because there's a whole bunch I wanted to try, such as Morbid Metal. That's one of them that I wanted to try. Sleeveless shirts are a bit of a turnoff for me. Really? Tell me more. Tell me more, Emiya. I wanna hear your reasoning. Because I feel like sleeveless shirts just like compliment me more. I feel like wearing sleeves makes my shoulders look weird. Tell me more though. I wanna hear. These are... You know what my turnoff is? My turnoff is people who don't... These are my turnoffs, chat. Number 1, people who do not tuck in their shirt when it would look way better if they tucked in their shirt. 2, people who are wearing those really tacky cargo pants. I'm talking like the dad cargo pants. You know, the father cargo pants. 3, people who... Let me think about number 3. Give me a second. No, I can't think of anything. Never mind. But yeah, 1. These are the people these are the turnoffs for me. 1. People who are wearing those dad cargo pants. I fucking hate those things. I hate those things so much. 2. People who do not tuck in their shirt, even though it would look so much better if they tucked in their shirt. Trust me. Trust me. It would look so much better. There are so many outfits that you can wear where tucking in your shirt would be better. And then number 3. People who are rude to waitresses. People who are rude to like wait staff or like act entitled. I think that is like the ultimate turnoff for me. Biggest red flag. Biggest red flag in my opinion. Because it's like if you're that bad to the waitress, then you know, I feel like that says a lot about how you treat people in society. That's what I'll say. I feel like people mess up footwear the most when it comes to outfits. That too. That too. I like Chuck Taylors, okay? I like Chucks. I love Converse. I think they look cool. But you can't wear Converses with everything, girlies. You can't wear Converses with everything. You just can't. I just love those with sleeves, like sweaters, jackets. Victorian maid outfits. Whoa. 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 Peeling them off. Whoa. Fair enough. Fair enough. What does a Victorian maid outfit look like? Victorian... What does it look like? Oh. Oh, like one of those. Okay, sure. Fair enough. I won't judge. I think they look cute. You should go to the maid cafe at Anime North. I feel like you'd have a great time. I mean, be normal, obviously. You know, be normal and respectful and shit, but I feel like you'd have a great time. They are cute. I agree. Hits are the new feet. No, Tommy, that is so wrong. Hits are not the new feet. Hits have always been a thing. In anime circles especially, pits have always been a thing. Feet have always been a thing. They're not new. These are not new developments. These have been quite popular. Like, quite prevalent in anime communities. Quite prevalent. Quite. Experienced that shit and safe to say I would have buried a man that day if it wasn't for the maid's knowing takedown. Whoa. Damn. Oh my god. It's kind of sad, honestly, that people can't treat others with respect. It's good that they knew how to defend themselves. I think it's really important for the girlies to know. And of course, I'm the one saying it, and I'm a fucking hypocrite because I don't know how to defend myself. But there's that. IPAs are my nightmare. What are IPAs again? IPAs. Isn't that like an alcohol? Oh yeah, it's like a beer, right? IPAs are beers. I do not like IPAs. I don't like beers in general, honestly. The only beer that I like... Okay, chat, we're gonna talk alcohol for a second. The only beer I like... Asahi. Sapporo. That's it. I don't fuck with anything else. Asahi and Sapporo is all I like. Those ones are so good. You know what I like? I like a good Smirnoff Ice. Like a flavored Smirnoff Ice. I don't remember the flavor that I really liked, but I'm cool with any Smirnoff. Like Smirnoff Ice. Let me see. I like... Oh my god, I need to put in my date of birth. Of course. Awesome possum. Enter. Yes, okay. I like the citrus one. The citrus one is nice. I like the blue raspberry lemonade. That one was good. Very much like that. The ice pink lemonade, that one is nice. I like Smirnoff Ice. Smirnoff Ice is such a college drink, but it's so good. Thank goodness I'm a college girly. Asahi is great, but I prefer Red Horse. Oh, Red Horse. It's hard to find Red Horse here in Toronto. How do you feel about seltzers? I hate seltzers. I hate seltzers. I don't get it. I tried, do you know that, like, seltzer that all of the college boys... Oh my god, cybernating! Hey, it's been a while. How you doing? Hi. It's so good to see you. Oh my goodness. It's been ages. How have you been? Yo, me and cybernating go way back. That's crazy. That's crazy. White Claw. Yeah, White Claw. Thank you. Thank you. That's the shit I was talking about. Thank you. Let me search up this fucking White Claw. White Claws are fucking cringe. If you guys don't know what White Claw seltzers are, it's this shit. It's this shit right here. Lamest shit ever. I hate seltzers. They're so fucking lame, chat. Discord told me you're alive, so I want to say hi. Oh, thank you. Here, have my heart. I've been practicing this one. Thank you. You're so sweet. It's so good to see you. They're so gross. That's what I'm saying. They're so fucking gross. Like, White Claws taste like... It's like sparkling water that makes you drunk. It's disgusting. They taste just... Oh wait, these are literally... Hold on. I might have forgot that seltzers are literally spiked sparkling water. So if we can just pretend, if you don't mind, if we can just pretend that I didn't say that, like it was some profound observation and not literally what seltzers are, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I fucking hate it. I feel like it's so stupid. What? Who the hell wants sparkling water? Like alcoholic sparkling water? That shit is so lame, man. I fucking hate seltzers. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. Oh, chat. I saw the Justice concert. A week ago, I saw the Justice concert with a friend, and it was really cool. The light show was so sick. Like, let me see if I can get see if I can grab like a hype video here. Yeah, I saw Justice live, right? I saw them live in concert. It was super sick. Let me switch to talking real quick. Yeah, it was super sick. I fucking loved it. It was such a great time. There was a drink that my friend bought that I really fucking liked. It was this one. Seth and Riley's Hard Lemonade. Seth and Riley's Hard Lemonade. I fucking love that, actually. It's good. I like that one. I feel like I'm starting to realize I'm very much like a hard lemonade girly. Like, it didn't occur to me before, but I actually really like spiked lemonades. It tastes nice. Like, this shit is like tangy. It's tangy, but it's super sweet. You don't taste the alcohol. I fucking love it. A girly like me fucking loves it. How do you feel about flavored vodkas? I feel like I haven't had enough flavored vodkas to have an opinion on it. But I like vodka in mixed drinks. I'm a very big fan of mixed drinks. I love cocktails. My favorite ones are Long Island iced teas and pina coladas. I also could really go for a margarita or a tequila. Those are cool too. I know like the pina colada and like the Long Island iced tea have like stereotypes associated with them. When I'm having a Long Island iced tea, you know I'm going through it, so you know I'm going through it. I'll get my hands on one of those Japanese strong zeros. Ooh, yummy. Emiya, thanks for dropping by. Have a good night. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I might end stream soon because I think like I tend to notice 12-ish, 1 o'clock-ish is like kind of like the transitionary period. Like I notice like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock tends to be good for streams when I'm trying to stream to like Asia, trying to stream to Europe and stuff. And then like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock is like midnight-ish or like later than that for them. So then that's where I tend to notice people drop off. So I feel like streaming at 10, 11, ending at like 1 or 2 tends to make the most sense for me. I try not to do long streams because 1, I'm trying to look out for myself. 2, this shit's exhausting, man. Streaming is exhausting. You don't know until you try it. You never know till you try. That's what I'll say. Streaming is fucking exhausting. We've been listening to the same song this whole time. What if I change it to something different? What do you think about this one? How's this one? "6:35 p.m. over here." Oh, I see. I find 12 is when most people are either getting off break or going home. Exactly. Exactly. It's fine, honestly. I like as I was saying, like I try not to stream too long just for my own mental health. For my own physical health too, and stuff. Like it's crazy to me that people, especially now, like still spend hours and hours streaming without having a single thing to eat or a single thing to to drink. It's a little concerning. Do you remember when? Oh my god, this was such a horrifying time in the streaming landscape. But do you remember like around like 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020? A lot of streamers hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm a fucking hypocrite because I don't have a drink here. I'm a fucking hypocrite. Let me tell my story first, real quick. Do you remember when back in like 2017, 18, 19, 20, there was this whole thing where like a whole bunch of the big streamers especially were like fucking fainting on stream and shit, or like having like serious health problems. That was a horrific time. That was a horrifying time in streaming culture. And I have to say, like, I started in 2021 after all of that started to simmer down. And I will say that, like, the community's prioritization of taking care of yourself and making sure that you're healthy and hydrated and, like, well-fed and stuff. I'm glad I existed during that time, rather than the time before when you were kind of expected to sacrifice your health in order to maintain a quota of, you know, like stream hours, like stream time and stuff. I was watching like a video from, I think I was watching a video from Nutty. I think it was Nutty, or maybe it was like Harris Heller, where like they were saying like the streaming landscape has changed so much. Like, it's really not about contracts anymore. Like, streaming contracts basically don't exist anymore. If you're a Twitch partner, you're just a Twitch partner, you know? Like, they don't really hand out contracts anymore as far as I'm aware. Same with YouTube. Like, if you're a streamer on YouTube, like, you're probably not going to get a contract anymore. You know? It's very much just not like that anymore. I think that's a good thing. I imagine that's a good thing, because I feel like your livelihood is no longer like intrinsically connected to you fulfilling the required amount of hours streamed per month, which is what streamers had to do back in the day. It was a pretty concerning time, I think. So I just feel really lucky. Like, obviously I'm not at the level where I would be even given contracts and things like that, but I am glad to exist in the landscape as it is now, where it's all about self-care. It's not really about streaming long hours anymore. It's about doing what you want to do, and just trying to be more mindful of how you're feeling and stuff. Like, for me, it's like I've done a couple streams that have gone on for like 12 hours or so, like at times, especially for charity fundraisers and stuff, and those streams are always incredibly grueling for me. I really struggle with streaming for a long time. And I remember the advice that I was always given as a streamer, like when I was first starting. Like, the advice that I was given was, oh, if you're streaming and you want to be a successful streamer, you should be streaming more. Like, you're not streaming enough. And then I always like took that to heart. Like, I always took that really hard. I feel like even now, I still worry a lot that I don't stream enough. But that's why I'm trying not to like depend on streams to bring people in. Like, I hope you guys have been noticing. Like, I hope it's been noticeable, but I've been trying to make a lot more videos recently, especially about all the cool things that I've been able to see here in Toronto. And I've been trying to, I guess, like, be more cognizant of the fact that if I want to be a content creator, I have to create content, which sounds obvious, but I feel like a lot of us forget. If you want to be a content creator, you should be making content. That content isn't your stream necessarily. Like, you might get content from your stream. Your stream is not necessarily the content, if that makes sense, you know? Like, it shouldn't be the primary way that you're like reaching your audience or your viewers and stuff. I've been trying to be more cognizant of that, trying to like do more videos, do less streams, especially now because I'm going to so many events. It's really difficult for me to like find time to stream. I'm going to so many events, and then even when I'm not going to events, I have school, I have work, you know what I mean? Like, I'm working a job. So it's just trying to be more cognizant of the fact that I feel like sometimes my energies are better served making videos for you guys rather than streaming necessarily. If that makes sense. I still love streaming. Streaming is fun. I get to talk to you guys in real time, and it's awesome. I love it. But if that makes sense, I hope that makes sense. And yeah, obviously I do just want to mention again, I have had my YouTube memberships for a while now. I will say, while I have the chance and while I'm thinking about it, there have been a lot of people who still support me on YouTube memberships, and there are people who support me on Twitch subs, and I really do appreciate that. Like, you guys really didn't have to, especially after I rebranded, I stopped being a VTuber and things like that. I honestly thought all of you guys were gonna like get up and leave, you know, like pick up your chairs, you're like out of here, you skedaddle. But I was very pleasantly surprised and very touched to see how many people stuck around. So I do just want to say thank you everybody for sending super chats, thank you for sending memberships, like subscribing and stuff like that, basically. And thank you for all of that, because it really does help me out a lot as a small creator. Hi Zavi, by the way, good to see you. I'm about to get some water. I will be RB. We can chat for a little bit longer, and then I'm probably gonna end it soon, just because I would like to get some food. I will be right back. BRB. Oh. Yeah, do you like my casual clothing today? I'm super cash. Do you love, by the way, how like my overlays no longer suit me because they're super edgy and cyberpunkish, and like that's literally not me anymore. I don't know. I just found it funny. Alright, I'm back. That was quick. I'm very fast with it. Yeah. I got myself a drink. Thank you so much for the hydrates. Thank you, thank you. Here, let me do the heart again. I don't know how people do it so fast. It takes me like a lot of brain power just to think about like, oh, how do I do the hearts? Thank you, thank you. Casual cat. Yeah, basically. Dude. I should figure out like a cat ears redemption or something. I think that'd be funny. It would be like a remnant of my old self or something. I miss being a VTuber sometimes. I know that like there's always a choice to come back to VTubing, but I've gotten so used to cam streamer that like to me I'd rather just stick with facecam. I feel like if I were to keep flip-flopping between like I feel like if I were to keep flip-flopping between like being a VTuber and being a facecam streamer or a facecam content creator, I feel like that would just confuse the audience more. And it's really not what I'm going for these days. Like I'm not trying to be like a VTuber. You know? Like, I don't want people to get the wrong idea or the wrong expectation that I'm still a VTuber. I don't consider myself one. Why? I just wanted to try something different. That's pretty much it. There's a couple of reasons. One of their big reasons was when I was on summer vacation last year, if you remember, on the hiatus. When I was on the hiatus, I kind of learned a lot about myself. And I just started kind of realizing like I would very much rather just show my authentic self rather than just like I felt like I was pigeonholed into playing a certain character or behaving a certain way, and it didn't feel like who I wanted to keep being, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to just keep being like the mommy voice VTuber fucking, you know what I mean? No, you know, I don't have any problems against anybody who, you know, I don't have any problems against anybody who does that or anything, but it's like I'm just tired of doing it. I don't want to do that anymore. Like I don't want to be like mommy voice VTuber like, oh, you're such a good boy. Oh. It's not my thing anymore. I loved VTubing when I was VTubing. I just want to focus on IRL content. I want to focus on going to events in person and getting to show you guys what's going on here in Toronto. I want to focus on making more videos. I also really hate the technological difficulties I had with VTubing. You know, like I feel like VTubing introduced a couple challenges to setup that were really hard for me to deal with at times. For one example, I don't know why, but sometimes I could never get my avatar to not stutter, even if I tried. And I have like a high-end PC here. I have like an AMD Radeon 7900 XTX graphics card, right? Which is still the top of their line, I'm pretty sure. I have like an AMD Ryzen 9 5900X, which is a couple generations old now, but it's still running and it's still good. It's still a good PC CPU. I have like 32 gigs of RAM, and like even given all of this, I was still encountering issues with running the software required to present as a VTuber. And I don't know, I had a hard time with that. I've also just been like trying to like personally I've also just been trying to like show my face more often, because like I feel like if people see like my face and see me, they'll know like this is me, like this is the authentic me, you know? I feel like I don't want to say anything that's like, I don't want to say anything that makes the VTuber community look bad, because I think that the VTuber community is wonderful. I think that it's great that you get to stream and do things without having to be uncomfortable, because obviously for a lot of people, they would rather not show their face for safety reasons, for other personal reasons, etc. For any reason under the sun, you know? But at the same time, my personal sentiment is that I wanted to show you guys who I am as a person and not just who I am as a cyberpunk cat girl. That's what I'll say. I want to show you guys who I am as a cyberpunk cat girl. Oh my god, Bruno Mars is coming to Fortnite Festival. Just got announced. Bruno Mars is like the new face of Fortnite Festival. I feel like I feel like he should have been on the Fortnite Festival like a year ago when he was really popping off. You know what I mean? When like Die With a Smile was going on. Die With a Smile, like Apata, you know? And all of that stuff. Like, I feel like he should have been the Fortnite Festival icon like last year. Who was it last year? Was it Sabrina Carpenter? I know Sabrina Carpenter was one of the icons. Who else was an icon? I can't remember. Cannot think about it. Cannot think. Let me see. Let me see here. Fortnite Festival icons. Do they have like a history of Fortnite Festival icons? Let me see. Who were the Fortnite Festival icons throughout the years? Let's see. Let's take a look here. From this article from Restart. Restart.run. Whatever Restart is. What is Restart? Like a gaming news site, I guess. Cool. I'm not familiar with Restart. I'm a little embarrassed. Allie, okay. Anderson .Paak, okay. Ariana Grande, okay. Billie Eilish. Bruno Mars was already a Fortnite Festival icon. I feel like you shouldn't be a Fortnite Festival icon twice in a row. Or like, not even twice in a row, but like twice. I feel like you should only be like an icon once. You know? I feel like you should be an icon only once, and then like... Oh, some of these are just like normal Fortnite icons though, like not even Fortnite Festival. I think Miku was the GOAT. Miku was the goated Fortnite Festival icon. Fucking goated, honestly. She's awesome. Love Miku. That was the best. Ice Spice was cool. Dave Belvin, Juice WRLD. Lady Gaga's was cool. I remember that. Lady Gaga's was cool. I didn't play Fortnite at the time though. Like I just didn't feel like it. Major Lazer. When did Major Lazer? When was? Hold on. When was Major Lazer a Fortnite festival icon? Interesting. Metallica. When was Metallica a Fortnite festival icon? This article is a scam. Is it bullshit? Thank you. That sounds like bullshit. That's what I thought. Okay. That didn't sound right. Metallica. I don't remember Metallica. Okay, thank you. Now I know. Now I know. That seemed kind of sus to me. I was like, wait. These don't sound legitimate. They don't sound right. Thank you. Thank you for telling me it was a scam. That makes sense. You just can't stop. You just can't trust anything on the internet anymore, huh? It's just fucking AI slop and fake news. Really depressing, huh? This lists all Icon series people. Yeah, no, I know that. I know that. So were they actually icons? Oh, okay. I knew that part. It was just the other part that I was confused about. Oh my god, my overlay is so edgy. My overlay is so edgy. It's too much, man. It's too much. It's just not who I am. I don't play Fortnite, but I think it's cool that this is the gaming experience that all these kids get to grow up with. Yeah. I saw a video from the Burback, like, the Burback brothers, you know? I saw a video about, like, from them about crossover episodes. And I remember them mentioning how, like, video game crossovers are like modern day crossover episodes, like TV episodes. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And they're cool. I think they're neat. I think like a game like Fortnite having crossovers like that is cool. It's cool to me. I'm okay with that. I don't mind. I really don't. There are certain games I don't play, but I appreciate the devs for creating. Yeah, I agree. I think Fortnite's one of those. I feel like people still like dig on Fortnite, but like when we like a couple years later, like when Fortnite is over or something, we'll look back on Fortnite and think about how Fortnite really was like kind of iconic and revolutionary in like the gaming sphere for what it did. I agree with that sentiment. I try not to be a hater about games, honestly, unless like it's super justifiable, but I think that like the criteria for something to be justifiable is hard. There's nothing like Fortnite in terms of the massive events. Oh yeah, I agree. We have like a lot of games that have been trying to replicate the formula. Like, you know what I mean? Like we've had games try to replicate the Fortnite formula and it just doesn't work. It's not as cool, man. Like Call of Duty. All of the Call of Duty crossovers are super lame to me. I find them all incredibly lame. I don't know if that's just me, but I just feel like they're all really bad. I remember they did the Squid Game crossover for Squid Game Season 2, and that one was not fun. I had an awful time. It was kind of lame. It's so funny now that I can just be like, nah, that's not for me. Yeah. I think as you get older, you start to realize like things really don't matter as much as you make it out to be. Like as you made it out to be like as a kid. You know? That's how I feel. Like I feel like, you know, that's just how it is. I don't care for COD crossovers, yeah. Yeah. There's a couple crossovers that were kind of cool though. Like I know Nika collabed with Stellar Blade. That's kind of interesting. That's interesting to me. I don't play either game. I guess it's cute though. Honkai Star Rail and Fate is interesting. I think that's kind of cool. I hear that like the crossover is really promising too. Seems like it's really promising. Feels awkward to see bizarre characters in something that used to be arcadey milsim. I know. I feel like it's all about the tonal dissonance too. Like, Call of Duty threw away everything it had as a gritty, like, not even semi-realistic, but like gritty arcadey military shooter to turn into like some bizarre smorgasbord of pop culture references. I feel like they ruined the brand that way by trying so hard to compete with Fortnite on something that they didn't even really need to compete with. Because in my opinion, people who play Fortnite and people who play COD play those games for different reasons. You know what I mean? Like, obviously they're both shooters, so you're still playing them for the gameplay element that they're shooters, but people who play Call of Duty aren't playing it because, like, they aren't playing it because of the same reasons that Fortnite players play Fortnite, in my opinion. Like, I feel like they're two different, very different, like, demographics of FPS gamers. But that might just be me. I don't know. That might just be me. I want to play SB. What is SB? SB. What is SB? I cannot remember here. Oh, have you guys heard that Mecha Break, by the way? Oh, Stellar Blade, yeah. I'll play it, maybe. If it wasn't so expensive, I would play it. I don't know if I would play it on stream, though. I don't know about that. Listen, I think that the character designs are very hot. The characters look cool. I don't know if I would play that on stream. I feel like I would get demonetized and banned and punished by Twitch and YouTube, so that would be a game on my own time, basically. Did you guys know about, what is that game? Mecha Break. Mecha Break is coming out July 1st. I'm definitely gonna hop on that. Like, I'm gonna be, like, so committed to playing Mecha Break. I love that game so much. Panther is my favorite suit in that entire game. I love that suit. I know it has, like, no range, and it is really squishy if you don't know how to play him, but I love Panther. Panther is cool. It's the only one that, like, really meshes with me. I feel like the other ones I can, like, play, but I wouldn't say I'm good at them. I wouldn't say I'm, like, good or comfortable, necessarily. Mecha Break will be awesome. It'll be awesome. All of the playtests were great. I had such a great time on all of them. I have high hopes for this one. I really believe in it, so... super excited. We'll see. Super duper excited. There's, like, other games that I'm really excited for as well. Like Jump Ship. If you guys know about Jump Ship, it's that game about... it's sort of like Void Crew, if you guys know that game. It's like a 4-player space exploration thing where, like, you're trying to do objectives and there's, like, space combat and stuff like that. And there's a lot of, like, co-op related to, like, managing and maintaining your ship and stuff. Jump Ship is cool. Me and my friends are really impressed by it, so... hopefully, we'll see it come out very soon. I know that, like, the release date is this year, maybe? I might be wrong. You know what I want to play? Make an Evangelion OC. So real for that. You're so real for this. You know what I want to play? I want to play Deltarune, Chapter 3 and 4. I haven't played Deltarune 1 and 2 completely, and I was waiting for 3 and 4 to come out so that I would have like a nice big chunk of Deltarune to play. And now that it's out, I have been lucky enough that I haven't seen any spoilers related to Deltarune, and I'm probably going to give it a try, and stream it when I have a chance. We'll see. You know how it is. The big factors for me are like, oh, can I afford it? And is it something I can stream? That's like a lot of games I play these days. Not gonna lie, a lot of them really are just, oh, can I stream this game? If not, I don't know if I'll play it. May want to start from the beginning, yeah. Because I don't remember anything about Deltarune, so it would be perfect to like start from the beginning, I think. It would be perfect. You can just start from any chapter. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, sounds good. I'll think about it. Okay. Alright, chat. I think I'm going to end the stream here so I can maybe eat a little bit more food and do some things today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a follow over on Twitch or a subscribe over on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe over on YouTube if you want to keep seeing my streams and seeing my videos. Once again, my name is Reen. I love to talk about technology, video games, anime, and manga. I love Yuri. I love the women. Love women. Love women. And yeah, if you want to hang out over on Discord as well, I do have a Discord server. It is pinned on YouTube. I think I forgot to put it on Twitch. By the way, before we leave on Twitch, I just want to see if we can raid somebody. I think Asuka might still be streaming. So we're gonna try to raid Asuka maybe. Potentially. And yeah, the Discord link is just here. Give me a second here. There. That's the Discord link. If you want to join the Discord, feel free. Let me just check and confirm that that they're still live, you know? Let me just confirm this. Yeah. Okay, they're still live. They're playing Chapter 13, Act 3 of Xenoblade. Cool. Sounds good. Alright, I will leave all of you in her very wonderful hands. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.